front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl. Thanks, mate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sage Streaming Blood Bowl 2. And Calf, thank you for the 22-month resub. Almost time to put chains on that ball. Hi folks, welcome back to match number 3 of the Crendor Viewer League, and I'm playing Dark Elves, my opponent's playing Pro Elves, and I thought I had a pretty good start. I've got a Wrestle Witch, I've got a Blood Blitzer, I've got a Kicker, and I've got some SPP elsewhere. But my opponent had an even better start. My team value is 1130 with the Journeyman. He's actually already up to 1190. And why? Well, he's got 2 Blood Step on his Blitzers, he's got Dodge on a Catcher, and he's got Agility on a Catcher, and he's got Accurate on a Thrower. Yeah. Also 3 Reroll Zappo, 11 players. So, let's do this. Both teams are 2-0-0. The only 2 teams who have not dropped any points so far, I believe. So, this should be one for the books. Alright. I totally fell asleep. Yes, I'll get a babe, thank you. I totally fell asleep while bringing the kids to bed, and I have been trying to wake up for the past hour or so. So that's good. Yeah, so the thing about the intro is at some point the VLC player plugin for OBS stopped working, and I have been too lazy to figure out why. So, here we go. Lost the toss, getting to the bit first. Let's put the 0 SP guy online, or sorry, the Journeyman online. This guy's not star player points, so he goes here. This guy's none. None. So we do this. Yeah, this looks alright to me. Let's save it as setup 2, because this positions the players a little better. Yep. So yeah, him having Blood Step is a problem, because the sidestep on his team means my wrestle is, or sorry, my frenzy is far less effective. Of course, it does mean I face another mostly Armor 7 opponent, which is very nice. Good evening. Oh right, I have kick. Yeah, this is really bad. Quick snap means very little. it means his lack of sure hands is no longer a factor. For now. Okay. Journeyman is fine. Yes, J-Fraz, I did used to not smoke on stream because I did not smoke inside my house. But since I'm now in a shed, that is no longer an issue. I also didn't used to smoke nearly as much. I've had a fairly rough year, which is not an excuse per se, but it's definitely been a causal factor for me. Just a stun, all good. I might be tempted to actually foul those positioners if I get the chance. I mean, they represent quite a bit of team value. This guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy. Especially the bludge-step blitzers, because they're hard to take down with conventional means, between armor 8 and bludge. So if I get them on the ground, I might want to make sure they don't come back. I like that blessing it came from the deep. I think that's good. Well, at least so far, I get to keep my players. So that's not half bad. Who's on 4 SPP? That would be Stygian. Okay, that's aggressive, and that's one player who does not have dodge and is a high value target. I guess that solves my entire who do I want to punch anyway question. Yep. Oh. Very, very true. Okay. Never mind then. I mean, that's too good to pass up on, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could even make it 2 dice there. Good. First punch free. That's good. Crap. I'll need someone on him too. And that's dumb because I blocked that. Can we get him? No, not really. 2 GFIs to get there. Silly sage. Do we have anything left if we do that? We'd have to go through with a dodge. Yeah, okay. Sure, let's try it. Huh? So far so good. So a dodge, 2 GFIs. All good, all good. Nice. Okay, 1 tackle zone. So 3, 3, 2. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's possible at least. Anything else we want to do in the meantime? Well, we could be really cheeky and hang out like here. But keeping her in the center might be nice too. I think. Yeah, there's no real point getting that up right now. 3-3-2 with dodge. Wow. 2+. That's worth a reroll. Okay. So we've got blodge on the ball right now. I think that might be better than trying to dodge out. We still have the dodge skill, but I don't like the GFI or the pass that would entail. So now I'm okay with getting this up. And with standing here. Let's see how far the witch can make that. 3+ with reroll. 3+ with reroll. Okay, so 2 dice are going to be hard for him to get now. I think that's good enough, really. Okay, as turn ones go, this one's kind of promising. I mean, it's not impossible to get 2 dice on the ball, but it involves shenanigans. I feel a lot better about this match already. Okay, would have been lovely to have that eat the reroll. But at least it didn't break. But yeah, turns like that with only 2 rerolls across the half are a bit pricey. Right now it looks very, very worth it though. Yeah, having all of these squares filled is actually turning out to be quite a thing. Oh, he stood up the thrower. Okay, that's one thing I don't have to fear. Good, good. And that's a both down just when he needed it, sadly. If he'd had that there or there, would have been a big help. Yeah, getting the 2 die is fairly easy if he uses his blitz somewhere else. But it's still going to be fishing for POWs. Because the one player I have that's got blodge is now holding the ball. My typoed Grebyn. Sorry, Grebyn. Also, Stygian is actually in a quite nice position to do something blocky. Which is good, because he's on 4. If I can skill him without having to pass or something. Well, I do think Twitch was having issues before, because I actually had, the first time I started the stream, it actually said something about issues with the key. So that's a 1 die. That's not a POW, and it's not a push either, which means no follow-up options. Very, very nice. And the witch also does not go down. This is a fine spot to be in, actually. So yeah, we still got a block here with an assist. Still got options there. Good. That's the thrower gone. Good. Just a stun, helpful but not splendid. Right now this is a 1 die. We can make it 2 from over here. Or we can send this guy with some backup. Send some backup with this guy. I think if you're here... or there. How about we just go over there somewhere? I think that's good enough, really. So we've got a 2 die here. It's not a POW, that's alright. And then we've got a 2 die here. That's a knockdown, super helpful. He is going to go there on a push and there on the second one. Which means that it's okay to fill out this block. Nope, more pushes, okay. This is a bit open now. Doesn't really help much, but... oh, that's GFI too. Do I even like that? I think I'd rather be here. Oh, never mind. That's true. The 2 new halfling positionals, I vaguely remember what they were. I remember when they were actually newly announced, I had a look and thought, it's nice, but it's not going to do that much. But by now, I've actually forgotten what they were. Thing is, I don't play tabletop. I don't play Blood Bowl 2016, so a lot of this stuff has fairly little relevance for me until Dornbeer, I guess, and even then, I mean, they're flings. Or when Blood Bowl 3 comes out, if Blood Bowl 3 comes out, because it was unannounced, if that makes sense. Okay, there's the GFI. So yeah, even if he gets me there, I guess I could have considered the both down on the witch. Because then the witch would be... no, the witch would be here, it wouldn't help much. No, the witch would have been here, and the guy I wrestled would have been there. That would have actually been better. Still some GFIs to go, at least. But he's got 3 rerolls, so I can afford to burn one on a surprise defensive drive. Here comes the blitz. Dodge. It's good. 2 GFIs. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the reroll gone. Still a GFI to make to fish for a POW, which he doesn't get. Good. Good, good, good. So now in order to even keep me from an easy dodge and win, you need to pull some stuff. Yep, which he does. Okay. You get up. You give that a little shove. You go and intercept here, should crazy things happen. Good enough. Aha! So, this guy's now also on 4 SPP, which is nice. Witch the blitz. Good enough. And don't snake. Good. Wow. Fun drive. Fun drive. We'll see that again sometime. But now 11 versus 10. Yep. If it ain't broke. Sending the ball into the very same corner again. And a reroll for the good guys. Calderay is actually World of Warcraft Dark Elves, I think. I figured with this being Crendor's community and Crendor being originally a World of Warcraft streamer, and still does, I thought it might be nice to actually refer to that background a little bit, even though I haven't played World of Warcraft since I was level 45 and the cap was 60 or something, so yeah. And armor still holding, lovely. I do have the fade, so that's good. A pit diog, is that like a pit fiend? So far, his both downs have come at very opportune moments for him. That looks familiar. Right, so... we're gonna blitz that, and this guy's on forward 2 now, so he's a fine one to do it with. Hi, Black Dove. Yeah, might as well go here. Here. Something like that. Good. Oh yes. Oh yes. Goodbye, Foggy Jin. No more worry about that flank then. So, do we want to finish this cage? Sure. Let's finish the cage. Now the witch is a bit far from this flank, which is worrying, but if he manages to screw up before this situation is resolved, we've got actual surfing options on his remaining catcher. Thing is, yes, he can do something with Nerves of Steel, but he's going to have to do a 4+3+2+ afterwards in order to turn it into a touchdown. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, he is within range without doing anything weird. Lots of connected players, lots of opportunity for me to crowd in and punch stuff. Still no one die for him here. And the thrower is getting right in the thick of it. Okay. And oh, there's a 4. Dodge skill has been used. Still got a 3 to make with no dodge. So he can team reroll that, but he's only got 2 left. Let's team reroll it. Makes it. So we could try to do something about his receiver, but I'm more inclined to try and do something about the ball. Like being here. Nice. So, 2 die from Sean after knocking this over, hopefully. Nope, that's not how we... Nope, 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 bad, 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 bad. Okay, so we've got a 1 die now. Might as well use the witch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, might as well use the witch. Does it matter? Let's put him here. Let's stay. Can we turn that into a 2 die into 1 die into 2 die though? Potentially. We go here. And there. Because then if this is a knockdown, yes. So now this becomes a 1 die, but on a push it becomes a 2 die. Yeah, let's do that. No, that's not a push, but it'll do. It'll do nicely. Well, that's one place the ball could go. Not complaining there. So do we just send it north? I think so. Like here. That way it doesn't bounce out. And then we could even take this 2 die. Fish for a pow. There we go. Convenient. No break, but still helpful. Good turn, again. And this is someone who'd actually skill if he scores. I am well pleased so far. But yeah, I do like plays like that, where you use the frenzy to make sure that with just a push, you can get into a 2 die position on the follow-up. That's, and between wrestle and push results being leading into a better block, basically all you're looking is to avoid a skull. Well, there have been no attempts at passing yet. I love my community. Thank you guys for being awesome. So that's 2, 2, 2, and he fills the first one. Splendid. Last reroll gone. Still GFI to make. Got it. This would be a 4+2+ to get the blitz. Nice one, deal. Yep, here it comes. 4+ fails. Reroll works. And it's a push. So good. He does not have dodge remaining, so if he stays, he could stay there, I guess. Armor holds. Now what? These guys are pretty stuck. So, there's no block there. We've got 2 assists here against one of his. That's a 2 die, but we could make that elsewhere. Well done, Witchy. That means we can go like yonder. Dodge is good. 2 die, not so much. That's not great. Why Can We Be Friends is actually a really good team name. Right, so this one could dodge and go here. Nice. Nice. Another KO. Splendid. Yeah, this would be 1 GFI. This would be no GFI. That might actually be worth a reroll. Yep. And then we've got this guy going here. Nope. Ah well. Ah well. Still going quite okay, I'd say. He doesn't have a reroll. He does have dodge here, so this is only 3+2+. Would be really nice to get Stygian to actually be the one to score. If we score on 7, he gets a 1-turning shot, which is not that scary. How are we doing? Well, we've got the ball. We're 1-0 ahead, and this is my kicking half. Also, we're out bashing them, Orky. Is that a good enough summary? That's a bad dodge. The first one's fine. The second one is... Well, we've been doing quite okay so far. Being out of reroll sucks. Getting the extra one was very, very nice. So it's a dodge and a GFI, and then a 3+2+ dodge with dodge skill to get 2 dice on the ball, and then have no one to do something with it. Oh, he goes for the 1 die option. I think that's fair enough. That way he has someone to retrieve with, he has fewer risks before he even gets to the ball. And I mean, he's grasping at straws no matter what, right? I mean, the reason I'm not here is that I didn't want the ball to go out in some funky set of dice and suddenly be running after him. Oh, that's just dodge skill triggering, no worries there. And another push! Does he make the GFI? Oh, well, 2 of them even. That actually might make my life easier. Because now I can blitz out, and if that's a knockdown, I don't have to dodge. Here, you're there. Do we want to make extra blocks? Because we totally could. And there is opportunity for a lot of star player points here, potentially. Oh, let's live a little. That would have been a great time for double skulls. The Slaughterers failed to qualify for Rebel playoffs for the first time in their 8 seasons of playing them. Oh, rewarded! All the greed. All the greed. And then this is the blitz. See, now we don't have to dodge because we take that one, put him there, and run it in, and skill. Well done, Stygian. For once. One comes back, one does not. He gets an extra round, of course. This is one turn defense. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can do something like that. This might be a bit full. See if this is set up 3. Yes, it is a great position. Deep. So yeah, this would actually be a very nice time to get a blitz. Yes, Orky, I stole the ball twice. The first time he just left his thrower exposed on turn 1. So instead of going for his receiver, I went for the thrower. Got quite a bunch of 2+ dice and some 3s to get the GFIs and to also get the ball. And then, let's see, which side am I stronger? This side. That's a good spot for the blitz. Nope, that's a blitz now. And the second time he had the thrower caged, but with all of the cage corners connected. So if I made a 2 die, if I'd gotten a POW there, I would have had 2 dice on the ball. I got both downs, which meant I had to re-roll to not turn over, and had a 1 die on the ball. Set it up so that Frenzy would make it a 2 die on the push, but I got the POW push and stole. Again. So yeah. So far, so good. Dark Elf armor has held up splendidly. I think I've suffered 1 or 2 stuns, and that's it. Oh. Ah, well, there's a stun. So we might actually get a completion then. I guess getting a completion on this blitzer makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd have to kind of punch that guy. Do not have to GFI to get it. So now we're fishing for POWs here. All the squares you can sidestep to have an assist in them, which is kind of the idea. That's not a POW. Not even gonna make him click the yes, I want to use dodge option. That's not a POW either, but I did at least get the guy out of my hair. That's going to be a 3+ boss because this is game 3 of a new league. So both of these teams are definitely low team value. Yes, J-Fast. We both had really lucky starts. I had 3 skill ups in 2 games. He's had 4 skill ups in 2 games. Thank you to all of my patrons for helping make this channel possible. Would you like players named after you too? Then you can become a patron via the link below. But yeah, good stuff. KO comes back, so he's still got 9 players for defense against 11. This is actually one of the things that I always get confused about, the shape of that corner of the... it's technically not a corner, it's just technically a pixelated circle, but you know what I mean. Because I think 3 and 1 is still a 2+ pass, but 3 and 2 is not. Ah! Yes, that. Right, so... Sean is on 4, but he can just punch or score. We have one Lino sitting on 5. We'll try and blitz with this guy. Block, block, block. Let's... and then we'll see. And another reroll for the good guys. Convenient place for the ball to go. Let's see, furthest he can reach. It's here. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I don't want to get marked by the blitzers. I don't really worry about these guys. So, I could be here, for example. It's bad. It's good. Oh, and another injury for the witch. She's doing great. Well done, Calf. 10 SPP already. So we've got a block here. Keep this a bit busy, I guess. See if this will do anything. Yep. It will. Lovely. Yeah, I think it's... and another injury. Wow. I think it's a bit of a sign of how awfully secure I feel in this match right now. That's not a POW. We can give him the opportunity to disconnect. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Ron Joff, thank you for the follow. Welcome. There. Pick it up, Mike. Good boy, Mike. Pass. Good. Catch. Also good. Skilled up. Nice. So we don't have anyone else near skilling except for Sean. It's a trap. Yes. Ooh, Squirrel Dude. 24 months, a full 2 years. Yes, Squirrel Dude, I'm still playing Dark Elves, Wood Elves, Chaos. What else am I playing? I'm playing Goblins, for crying out fuck. But thank you for the 2 full years of support, man. I mean, I know that you usually watch at times that I'm just ending my stream, and so it means all the more that you're still willing to stick in there. Thank you, sir. Yeah, true, Orky. That's the kind of thing that... I mean, I may be very much on top of things right here, but a couple of bad die rolls, and suddenly I'm losing position and stuff. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, I do think Libriotic Air did a great job designing those loyalty badges. They look great. He suffered a niggle. This guy? Oh, somewhere. But that's it. One was an MG. So yeah, at this point there's no real need to postpone a score. So, might as well fight. Alright, so we can blitz that. Since I really want Sean to score, I suppose I'll make this block first, though. Let's get Stitching out there. I don't mind blitzing this with the witch. That's 6 dice we get on this guy without rerolling. That's 2. That's 4, and we don't need the 6. Wow, my witch is doing really, really nicely there. And still has 1 movement left to go here, so that we can go there. And be nicely fully caged up. Now, if this is not a knockdown, that's a little bit annoying. No, it's fine. Another injury, another MVP ready player there. 2, 3, 4, 7. If I don't have Mighty Blow on my team, I prefer Mighty Blow on the Witch. If I do have Mighty Blow on the team, I prefer Juggernaut on the Witch. Alright, so that's Sean fairly well protected. Yeah, he's got 5 players left with only 1 KO to come back. So yeah, let's see if we can score more often. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't blame him for getting a little bit tilted. I mean, yes, he owed the touchdowns to his plays, but the bash dice have been super hard, and the worse your bash dice get, the fewer options you have for preventing those kinds of situations. Also trolled Mike, newly skilled Lido going out. He's fight. So how are you doing? You're on 0, so you would actually be a fine completion candidate. We don't need to free anything up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. We'd have to. Yeah. So. If there is one here that covers these squares, and then there's two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'm a little worried about the witch going there. What's from here? You know what? Change of mind. Change of mind. We'll hand off to the witch instead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine, really. Yeah, probably some of my first videos with the Agility 5 witch. That was good. That was really nice. And off. Good. Dodge is good. GFI is good. Toothless Boss is good. And the catch takes up a reroll, but we got a free one anyway. And it stinks. Well, that's too bad, because I would have really loved to score this turn, because every turn we lose is a potential loss of a touchdown, pretty much. And now he's got, well, I wouldn't say options, but he can move the ball and give me, oh, that's nice. If he manages, oh, I'm kind of glad he rerolled that. I would have just gone around with the thrower, but sure. Because now he still needs a dodge, he needs a 3+ pickup. Good time to roll that other one, though. Or that one. Supers. Oh, good. Yes. Let's see, there's no block here, so we're not even gonna try. We want to do something about that guy. Which is easy. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. That'll do. And then we've got fishing pals here. That's not a pal. You don't need to see that. So let's run it in. Good. Another skill up. Nice one, Kumo and Diog. Nice one. Or two. KO stays out. Can you blame him? He's got 5 players. It's starting to get into Aldman's territory here, aren't we? We give the Witch Shot back. And is there anyone who hasn't skilled? Ah, thank you, it came from the deep. Damn, he noticed. Something like that, then. Yeah, looks good to me. Just enough in the back to punch whatever comes running, if something comes running. And a lot of push up front to make it hard for him to even get there. And kick. They just scoot over into the next spot. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. At this point, I've uninstalled Blood Bowl. Oh, for a moment I said and uninstalled Blood Bowl and Minecraft. No, I think they just pile up into the KO box, but with the icon indicating their cast. Yeah, I should have considered actually pushing for touchdown range here. But with 4 turns, I guess I can get to 2 touchdowns maybe. 5-0 would be... Well, you can be ready to deal with them and still be slightly miffed that the game turns out like this when you're playing against a team that has no mighty blow. Good call not to reroll that. Good enough. Bye-bye, Rainbow Unicorn. This one could actually go and pick up the ball. And fishing for pounds rewarded. I'm not going to foul that. I know. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're not going to 3-die. Am I willing... do anything here, for example? Then again... Yeah. Yeah, I thought he might. Somewhere like here will do now. And now... Oh well. Oh well. At least we've got 2 guys in range to score on 14. So yeah, that's the witch's job now. Harsh. Very harsh. Very harsh. Jeez. This one's on 6, this one's journeyman. 2, 4, 6, we have to move GFI. Well, so be it. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna need those anyway. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, not enough. Or I score with the blitzer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Three dice not good enough. No both down either, so he gets the sidestep. Stay. Just a push, that's fine. Pick up, good. And a GFI, good. Leaving me 2 turns to score again. That makes 4-0. So a few more pro elves on the pitch, but still 11 dark elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Yeah, I'm okay with the setup. Ah, nice J-Fraz. Aren't they the current European champions as well? I think so. Oh, well, that's a good kick. At least the ball's where it needs to be. But so is one of his players. Why does the opponent have the ball? See, you are a meanie. I don't think he's earned a single star player point yet. If I were him, I'd just pass to have at least that. Well, yes, the game that the world calls football, except when you're in the US, because they've already used that term for hand egg. Yes, merciful, that's me. Certainly. Merciful is my middle name. So getting Sean to 13 would be nice. Dude. Dude. This is just mean. Right. Touchdown range. Well, the guy who's on 2 can be a backup touchdown range dude. Here's a GF. Here's a dodge to get that shot. Yes. Might as well. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yes. Okay. Now he's on 10-2, so he's not a bad. Oh, that's snakes. Oh well. Oh no! Yeah, that seems like a good route. At least he still has a reroll. Let's see it. Did he? Okay, well, this is good for him. Right. I might have to, accept not going 5-0 then. Because this is going to be a pretty tough pass, even if I do manage to get the ball. Should have kept more players at back, I guess. Cherry Crush, thank you for the follow. So this one can easily assist there. This one needs a GFI to get that one. This one would need 2. Am I willing to just bet on the ability not to roll power in the first one? Because I'd really like to keep this available. That means if you pass, yeah. There we go. Gonna put it that way. Furthest. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus pass to get there. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus pass to get there. No intercept chance though. And then we can hand off to Sean. Yep, seems like a plan. So that's 3 plus. Can't double click because the thing intervened. Hand off. That's where the reroll comes in. Do we get a third snakes? We do get a third snakes. Well, 4-0 it is then. If you're gonna have 2 touchdowns stolen by snakes, 4-0 is not a bad score to end the game on. That's not a pound. Bit surprised he hasn't rerolled that. Yeah, don't go that way. Seriously, you can go here, here, here if you must. I hope he lives. I think I have an 8-1 win or something. Well, humans versus goblins is a good matchup for the humans. Sure, let's reroll because the 3 is lower than average. There, 140k. We do not want the journeyman. Our kicker got the MVP, which is fine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my content, then do press the subscribe button and the little bell, and I'll see you around.